Hi, this is Lorna Green of Lorna Green Yoga, and today I'm going to share with you a seated meditation designed to draw your focus and awareness inwards, helping you to deeply relax. It's especially useful at the times when the world seems to be moving too fast and everything feels quite overwhelming. Grab a cushion to raise your hips a little bit higher than the knees. It's going to help you to sit for longer, more comfortably. And if you prefer, a little blanket for just under the ankles will help to keep you more comfortable throughout the practice. We're going to begin today by moving the spine. Movement of the spine is going to stimulate the central nervous system as well as increase the flow of spinal fluid. We're also going to activate the central energy channel, which feeds out into the network of energy channels throughout the body. Physical movement, when carried out mindfully, helps your overstimulated brain to slow down and relax. It also prepares both body and mind for the stillness of the meditation to come. So when you're ready, join me on the mat, sitting up tall with the legs crossed. So to begin, find your comfortable seat on the floor. Become aware of the parts of you in contact with the floor and how you can ground down evenly. So you might want to just roll and pull the fleshy parts of the buttock out of the way so that you can really feel those sit bones pressing downwards and that your weight is balanced evenly, so you're not rolling too much to one side or the other side. Crossing your legs, whether it's at the ankles with one leg in front of the other or even one leg on top of the other, whatever feels comfortable for you. And remember, you're going to be here for about the next 15 minutes. So make sure that it is a position that you're comfortable to hold. Make sure that you have space between the pelvis and the ribs, so your belly can move easily, the expansion of the inhale, the contraction of the exhale. We're going to make a fist, drawing the fingertips into the palm of the hand. We're going to make a light fist. So imagine you're holding something that's very, very precious to you. You don't want to squeeze it tightly or it might get damaged, but you want to keep it covered and safe from the outside world. So the fingers just curl and touch gently into the center of the palm. Taking the arms upwards so the elbows are in line with the shoulders. Breathing in. As you inhale, expanding and pushing the chest forward, looking up with the head. As you exhale, bring the elbows together, tuck the chin into the chest, rounding the spine. Inhale, opening and expanding once again. As we begin to squeeze and roll through the spine, following our breath. Inhale, expanding, and exhale, contracting and rounding. And we can speed this up a little bit more, working with your own breath. We're pumping spinal fluid all the way through the spinal column as we do this. Opening and squeezing, rounding, and following the breath as you move. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. And finishing here with the hands to the knees. The palms pressed down onto the knees. Going to tuck your chin into your chest, rounding the spine and leaning forward as far as you can go. As you lean forward, begin to poke the chin up and allow the head to tilt back, arching the spine, and then rounding once again as you roll forward, reaching up and rounding again. So we're creating a wave-like motion in the body, only going as far as you can comfortably go without losing the sense of grounding through those sit bones. And if all you can do at this point is little small movements, as long as you can feel the rounding and the arching of the spine, you're tucking your chin in and then poking it forwards, feeling that wave of motion throughout your body. We're going to go in the opposite direction now. So this time, with the head back, we drop it forward and then roll to come up. Tipping the chin up to the ceiling as you rock forward and roll to come up. Finding that wave of motion all the way through your spine. You might feel this a little bit in your hips and definitely feeling it in your shoulders. Find your flow here. As with most things in yoga, it's not about how far you can go or how much you can do, but rather how fluidly you can do it. So find your flow, find your rhythm here, and remember to breathe. Last one, inhaling and exhaling, coming back to center. Just going to gently begin to sway from side to side. And as you sway from side to side, just feeling the weight shifting from left to right. And as the motion becomes bigger, let the head take a little tilt, and you'll find that sort of momentum starts to take over here. And you can begin to sway further and further, making the motion stronger without losing control. And just feeling where your body wants to go naturally here. Let the head become heavy, and maybe the shoulders move just a little, but you're keeping the sit bones perfectly grounded and balanced. So the movement's coming from the spine, from the waist, from the shoulders, gently moving side to side and slowing it down as you come back to center once again. Reaching up with the right arm, take the left hand just to the side of the left hip and sinking over as far as you can comfortably go without twisting or falling forward, just feeling that stretch in the side body. And then placing the right palm either on the knee or on the floor. You might want to step the left hand behind you and just deepen that twist. You're rounding the spine here. We're not trying to keep it straight. And you can play with the shape. How does it feel when you press your hips forward or round into the shoulders more? Move the head in different directions and just find those real juicy spots, those sweet spots that kind of open up your back. Coming all the way back to center, sitting up as you roll the shoulders and then reaching the left hand up. And again with the right hand just next to the right hip, begin to slide and stretch as far as you can go comfortably without losing that balance, pressure through the sit bones. And then either with the left hand on the left knee or on the floor, find your twist, find what feels good here. Breathing deeply, playing with the position of the head, the hands, rounding, arching, moving the hips. Just feeling, it's like you're twisting all of the tension of the day out of your body. Taking a deep inhale. As you inhale, tilt your chest forward, arching your back, lifting the head up to the sky. Moving to the side, rounding the spine as you tuck the chin into the chest and then to the opposite side. So we're creating circular motion here, I should say. Moving from side to side, forward and back in one fluid motion. You're inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you come backwards. Inhaling up, exhaling to round. And you can speed this up if it feels right to do so. Follow your breath. Make sure that you stay with your breath as you're moving. Feel free to close your eyes and just experience the motion in your body, the sensations that are coming up. Changing direction. Breathing in and breathing out to round. In and out. Moving in the opposite circles now. And it might feel different to go in one direction to the other. It's always interesting to see how our body feels as we move in different ways. Coming back to center, sitting up tall, taking the palms upwards by the side of the body. Inhale, scooping all of the energy around you, bringing it into your body. The palms come together all the way down to the center. And we repeat again, breathing in and breathing out. Just pulling all of the energy around you in towards your body, scooping it in like a giant ball. Always focusing on the breath and the movement synchronized together. Just gentle movement. We're not straining or forcing, just reaching as far as you can comfortably go. And then pulling the hands together, bringing them together, that center point. One more time. All the way up. And coming to center. Take the left hand and place it on the chest, the right hand onto the belly. Just take note that you're still sitting up tall, that you can feel those sit bones pressing down into the floor or the cushion, whatever you're sitting on. Close your eyes if you wish to, and notice your breath. Notice where you're breathing from. Are you breathing from your belly, or your ribs, or your chest? Is the breath fast or slow, deep or shallow? There's no right or wrong here. Only observation, noticing, awareness. And this is really the essence of meditation. It's bringing your awareness to a single point. And in our case today, the single point is our breathing. And you're using your breath almost like an anchor for your brain. Each time it wanders away to think about whatever you're worrying about today, or whatever thoughts are filling your head, you can just gently draw your focus back to the rise and fall of your belly and your chest, the movement of air throughout your body. And as you begin to settle into that rhythm, maybe you notice that the breath gets a little bit longer each time, or perhaps there's a longer space between the breaths, as there's no need to gasp for air or grab for it or force it, just allowing your breath to come in whatever way works for you. You can interlace the fingers and allow them to sink down into your lap. Just roll the shoulders down and away from your ears, and adjust your position if you need to, sitting up tall. Closing your eyes. Continue to focus on your breath. Focus on that anchor. Our single point of attention today is only on the breathing. But what's to notice about the breath? Well, we can notice how it's moving, where it's moving. How does it feel? Where are the parts of you that feel sticky or tight or uncomfortable? Are there parts of you that you're holding on to tension needlessly? You can relax those parts of you now. Relaxing the feet and the ankles, the knees, letting the hips ground down into the floor with every breath, sinking downwards just a little more. You can relax the back and the shoulders, lengthening through the spine, feeling all of that space between each of the vertebrae, and noticing if you just need to tuck your chin into your chest to lengthen the upper spine. Meditation is about observation. So give yourself permission now to experience all of the emotions, all of the sensations in body and mind, the discomfort, the itchy bits, the parts of you that are falling asleep, the parts of you that are beginning to hurt, the parts of you that feel good. Experience your breath and how it moves. Notice the thoughts that come and go in your head. Nothing is permanent, everything changes. The emotion that comes up takes over just for a moment and then it passes and moves on into something else. This is the nature of life. It's all change, it's in constant flux, nothing is permanent. And through our observation today, we can learn that, we can focus on our breath as we observe the changes constantly taking place in the body. Without judgment, without feeling the need to become involved or to do anything, just observing. And you can picture now a column of light being drawn into your body. As you inhale, this column of bright white light moves down through the throat chakra, the heart chakra, all the way down to the base of the pelvis. And as you breathe out, follow that light as it moves up through your spine, over the head, down through the face, and all the way back to the throat and the heart as you begin again. Breathing in, following the light down, down, down to the pelvis. Exhale as the light moves up, up through the spine, through the crown of the head, and back down to begin again. As you follow the light, moving down through the front of the body and up through the back of the body. Notice your breath, the inhale of air, of nourishment, of energy, the exhale of everything that the body no longer needs. Breathing out the waste products, the end products of our metabolism. Breathing out the emotions, the thoughts, anything that no longer serves you. Following the light, following your breath. Giving yourself permission to be still, just for a few moments. Become aware of the parts of the body that might have just become tense for no reason. Focus on the muscles of the scalp, the face, the eyebrows. Relax the eyebrows. Relax the muscles around the mouth and the jawline, down through the neck and into the chest. as you get lost in the rise and fall, the contraction and expansion of your breath. You can stay here now, continuing on your own. And you'll hear the sound of the gong when it's time to come back into the world again. Bring your awareness back into the room, breathing more deeply. Aware of the sounds around you, the sound of your breath, the sound of your heart beating. Bring the palms together, rubbing the palms, rubbing them as hard as you can to create heat, creating as much heat in the palms as you feel you can generate. Placing the palms to cover the face and the eyes. Breathing in deeply through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Begin to draw the palms across the scalp, down the neck, resting the palms over the face and the eyes, drawing up over the scalp, gathering the energy, gathering the chi. One more time. Through the scalp and the back of the head. Bring the palms together. Blinking a few times as you become aware of your surroundings, aware of the room around you. Just observing for a moment the shift in your energy. Notice how you feel, how your body feels, how your mind feels. And taking a moment just to acknowledge the complete rest and relaxation, the moment of stopping that you've just given yourself right now. The best gift you could ever give yourself. Taking a deep inhale, breathing out, gently bowing the head. Namaste.